All right, you sick fucks want to cut the crap and dive right into some juicy shit.
Sounds good to me.
We're going full Joe Rogan today, raw and unfiltered, on Emerald Fennell.
That's the plan!
You know, that chick from The Crown. But let me tell you, she's got more layers than a fucking onion.
Oh yeah, way more going on than meets the eye.
So strap yourselves in, because this deep dive's going to get wild. What's the deal with this posh bird?
Well, she's got serious pedigree. Daddy designs jewels for the royals. Mummy's a writer.
So born with a silver spoon up her ass, huh?
Pretty much. Private schools, debutante balls, the whole 9 yards.
Fucking hell, bet she's never even seen a dive bar, let alone stepped foot in one.
Probably not. I think her 18th birthday bash was even featured in Tatler, rubbing elbows with Balfours, Frosts, Guinnesses.
Jesus, the kind of people who have their own fucking family crests. So destined for period dramas from day one.
Yeah.
Right. Corsets and all that bullshit.
You'd think so, but her early career is kind of all over the place. Bounced around from sitcoms like Chickens to heavy stuff like Albert Nobbs.
Chickens?
Yeah.
Seriously. Wasn't that just a bunch of awkward dudes trying to get laid?
Pretty much.
Not exactly the breeding ground for Oscar winners, is it?
That's what's so interesting about it, though. Shows she wasn't afraid to experiment, try different shit. You can see her dark humor even back then.
Like she was hiding her claws, waiting for the right moment to pounce.
Yeah, like she was honing her skills.
So, when did she finally hit the big time? Call the Midwife. I vaguely remember her as that ginger nurse.
Definitely a turning point. Really grabbed the public's attention as Patsy Mount. Popular show.
Hold on, didn't she have to dye her blonde hair red for that?
Yep.
Talk about commitment.
Yep.
Guess champagne wishes didn't stop her from rocking those nurse scrubs.
And get this, while she was acting, she was also writing kids' books. Had a whole fantasy series, Shiverton Hall. Even wrote a horror novel for adults, Monsters.
Holy shit, this woman's a machine.
Hmm.
Acting, writing, probably off sating orphans in her spare time.
She's always hustling.
But let's talk Killing Eve. That was Phoebe Waller-Bridge's baby, right? The Fleabag chick. Some big shoes to fill.
Fennell took over as head writer and executive producer for season 2.
Oh, she did she? So how'd that go?
Absolutely killed it. Massive hit. Earned her 2 Emmy nominations.
2 fucking Emmys for writing. This chick's on fire. All right, so she's acting, writing, winning awards. What's next? World domination.
Well, she wasn't done yet. Landed the role of Camilla Parker Bowles in The Crown.
No shit.
Yeah. And guess what? Another Emmy nomination.
This is getting ridiculous. Seriously, is there anything this woman can't do? Acting, writing, hanging with royalty. I wouldn't be surprised if he cured cancer in her spare time.
She's definitely a force to be reckoned with.
Then came Promising Young Woman, right? Her directorial debut.
That's the one.
That movie was a trip. Dark, funny, Carey Mulligan was phenomenal.
It was a critical darling. Scored a 90% on Rotten Tomatoes. But more importantly, it tackled some heavy shit. Sexual assault, revenge, all with this dark humor.
And she won the Oscar for Best Original Screenplay, didn't she?
She did indeed.
An Oscar for her first fucking film. All right, this woman is officially superhuman. I'm starting to think she's got a secret clone or something. There's no way one person can do all this.
There's certainly a lot going on.
So what else? She wrote the book for Andrew Lloyd Webber's Cinderella, right? Directed her second film, Saltburn, which has everyone buzzing.
Yeah, and she's even tackling Wuthering Heights next.
Hold up. Wuthering Heights. Isn't that like a classic romance? What the hell is she going to do with that? Turn Heathcliff into a chainsaw-wielding maniac.
Knowing Fennell, she's probably going to put her own unique spin on it.
Oh, I bet she will. But before we get into all that, let's dish about Saltburn. And that casting controversy. That shit blew up the internet.
It definitely got people talking.
All right, spill the tea. What went down?
So Saltburn, this one's got that same dark, twisted energy as Promising Young Woman.
But cranked up to 11, huh?
Yeah, think so. It's a psychological thriller.
Okay, I'm intrigued. Give me the rundown. What's it all about?
It's about obsession, desire, and the dark side of privilege.
Sounds right up Fennell's alley. Who's in it?
You got Barry Keoghan, Jacob Elordi, Rosamund Pike.
Hold up. Jacob Elordi. The pretty boy from Euphoria. What the hell's he doing in a Fennell film?
That's the thing with her casting. She's not afraid to subvert expectations.
Yeah, I'm starting to notice that.
Yeah.
So she sees something in these actors that others miss.
Exactly.
So she's messing with our heads, using these familiar faces to draw us in, and then bam! Hits us with the crazy.
You got it.
But I've heard the critics are kind of divided on this one. What's the deal with that?
Yeah, it's gotten mixed reviews. Some praise the performances, the cinematography, the atmosphere.
Sounds good to me.
But others find the ending a bit ambiguous, even frustrating.
Ah, So it's not your typical Hollywood ending that wraps everything up in a neat little bow.
Nope, not at all. It leaves you with questions.
I like that. Makes you think. But okay, let's get to the Wuthering Heights shitstorm. That casting news nearly broke the internet.
Yeah, people lost their minds.
Remind me who she cast again.
Margot Robbie as Kathy and, once again, Jacob Elordi as Heathcliff.
Margot Robbie, the Aussie bombshell. As a lovesick teenager, isn't she a bit old for that?
Well, that was one of the main criticisms. And then there's Elordi, blonde, blue-eyed pretty boy, cast as Heathcliff, who's described as dark-skinned in the book.
Yeah, that's not going to fly with the Twitter mob.
The internet went ballistic. Accusations of ageism, whitewashing, the whole shebang.
It's like she throws a grenade into the cultural landscape and just walks away, letting the chaos unfold.
She definitely doesn't shy away from controversy.
So what about her personal life? Didn't you say she's hitched to some big-time director dude?
Yeah, she's married to Chris Vernon. He's directed commercials for major brands, produced some successful films.
So she's got beauty, brains, a killer career, and she bagged a hotshot director husband. Is this woman even human?
Well, they do have 2 kids together, and balancing motherhood with a career like hers can't be easy.
2 kids. And she was directing Promising Young Woman while pregnant, right?
7 months pregnant, actually.
7 months pregnant while directing a movie. This chick is a goddamn superhero.
She's definitely got a lot of energy.
Okay, so we've got this posh bird who's also a rebellious badass, a devoted mother and wife to a hotshot director. And on top of all that, she's making waves in Hollywood with her dark, mind-bending films. This woman is a goddamn enigma.
She's definitely got a lot going on.
So what's next for this force of nature? What kind of crazy shit is she going to pull next?
Well, there's the Wuthering Heights adaptation, which is already generating buzz. She's also rumored to be developing other projects, but details are under wraps.
Under wraps, huh? Typical Fennell. Always keeping us guessing. But after all this, I'm left with one big question. What the hell is she really trying to say with all this crazy-ass work?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? What makes Fennell so fascinating is that she doesn't give us easy answers.
Yeah, no spoon-feeding us bullshit. So she wants us to think for ourselves, right? But what about all the humor, the wit? It's always there, even in the darkest stuff. What's up with that?
I think she uses humor as a weapon, a way to disarm us, to make us laugh, even while she's exposing the fucked up realities of the world. It's a delicate balance.
So she's like a gesture with a switchblade, huh? Making us laugh one minute, then slicing us open the next.
Exactly. That's what makes her work so compelling. You never know what to expect.
Yeah, she keeps you on your toes.
I think she wants to shake us out of our complacency, make us question everything we thought we knew. She's not interested in creating safe, predictable entertainment.
So no feel-good movies from Fennell, huh?
Let's just say her films are more likely to leave you with questions than answers.
So it's all about the discomfort, the questions.
Yeah, I think that's where the real power lies.
This chick is deep. I'm starting to feel a bit inadequate here.
That's the beauty of art, isn't it? It challenges us, inspires us, makes us want to learn and grow.
All right, I'm convinced. This Emerald Fennell is the real deal. I'm going to check out all her movies, even if they give me nightmares.
If you're looking for something that will stay with you, make you think, then her films are definitely worth a watch.
You know, I got to hand it to you, Doc. You've opened my eyes. This has been one hell of a deep dive.
It's been my pleasure. And remember, the journey of discovery never truly ends.
Well said, Doc. Well said. And to all you sick fucks out there, do yourselves a favor and dive into the world of Emerald Fennell. You might just come out the other side a little bit smarter, a little bit braver, and a whole lot more fucked up. Until next time, you beautiful bastards. All right, so we've spent this whole fucking deep dive trying to figure out Emerald Fennell. Posh kid, a Hollywood powerhouse. This chick's a goddamn chameleon. But here's the thing. After all this digging, I'm still left scratching my head. What the fuck is she really trying to say with all this crazy-ass work? Is there, like, some grand message buried under all the glitter and darkness?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? And that's what makes Fennell so goddamn fascinating. She doesn't give us easy answers. She's not preaching or trying to shove some bullshit agenda down our throats.
Right, no spoon-feeding us feel-good crap.
It's more like she's holding up a mirror to society, making us look at the ugly shit we usually try to ignore. Those uncomfortable truths we'd rather pretend don't exist.
Okay, I'm with you. She wants us to think for ourselves, to deal with the messy reality of the world. But what about the humor, the wit? It's always there.
Yeah.
Even in the darkest fucking stuff. Why?
Well, that's the brilliance of it, right? She uses humor as a weapon,
Yeah.
Disarming. She makes us laugh even while she's exposing the hypocrisy and the darkness in our oh-so-civilized society.
So she's like a jester with a razor blade hidden up her sleeve, makes us chuckle 1 minute, then slices open our guts the next.
Exactly. And that's what makes her work so compelling. You never know what to expect.
Keeps you on the edge of your seat, that's for sure. But why all the provocation? What's the point?
I think she wants to shake us awake, man. Make us question everything we thought we knew about the world and about ourselves. She's not interested in creating safe, predictable entertainment.
Right. No happy endings and bullshit resolutions.
Exactly. She wants to make us squirm, to confront the things we'd rather avoid.
So if I'm looking for a movie that'll make me feel all warm and fuzzy inside, Fennell's probably not my girl.
Let's just say you're more likely to walk away with a knot in your stomach and more questions than answers.
So it's all about the discomfort, the questions.
Yeah, I think that's where the power lies. It sticks with you, those uncomfortable truths that most Hollywood movies try to sugarcoat.
Damn, this chick is deep. I'm starting to feel a little out of my depths here, like I need to go read a fucking philosophy book or something.
Well, that's the beauty of art, right? It challenges us, inspires us, makes us want to learn and grow.
All right, I'm sold. Emerald Fennell is the real fucking deal. I'm going to check out all our movies, even if they give me nightmares.
If you're looking for something that'll stay with you, something that'll make you think and question the world around you, then Fennell's films are definitely worth a watch. Just be prepared for a wild ride.
You know, I got to give it to you, Doc. You've opened my eyes to a whole new level of fucked up brilliance.
Yeah.
This deep dive has been a trip.
It's been my pleasure. And remember, the journey of discovery never really ends. There's always more to learn, more to explore, more to question.
Well said, Doc. Well said. And to all you sick fucks out there, do yourselves a favor and dive into the wild world of Emerald Fennell. You might just come out the other side a little smarter, a little braver, and a whole lot more fucked up. Until next time, you beautiful bastards.